Okay, good evening. And now I'll make a small presentation about the biggest mistake that a leader could make. And I think in this biggest mistake that these professors point out in the lecture that a leader could make. The one that I'm most likely to make is what Dr. Alan Langer pointed out is that failure to meet the uncertainty at changes. She pointed out that I think she's true that she pointed out that everything are constantly changing and everything are uncertainty. But if you have a stability of the mindset and you have a certain fixed idea about what is the problem and what will happen in the future, you might ignore or do not pay too much attention and on the future changes and on the real world because you have your own idea about the world, what the world should like be. Just like me, for example, I'm a kind of person that like to make plan every day, even my daily life. For example, from 8 to 5 I need to go to work, and after that 5 to 7 is a dinner, and then 7 to 9 I will go to a gym. But I'd like to make a daily schedule, but you know that everything will happen. So maybe sometimes because of the traffic jam, I could not go to the gym on time, and then they do not let me in, and this will ruin my whole day schedule. But we know that the daily life is really different from the business world. The daily life is just very small things. If you just be late to something, you can just cancel it, or it's not a big deal. But the business world is different. So if a leader cannot respond to the change on time, they will be eliminated by the time, I think. I mean, out of the daytime. Actually, I think a good example is the Nokia and the Motorola in the smartphone world. So we all know that Apple is the leader of the smartphone because they are so, how to say, they know what the customers want. But maybe Motorola and Nokia, they cannot change the customers new mind and the customers necessary. So they right now they are not the leader of the mobile phone market any longer. Well, I have to say that it is not a bad thing to have a plan, since with a plan, I will know what to do for the next, and I will know where am I in the whole picture. But however, we should not only have one plan. Maybe bi-weekly or maybe by monthly, we should make a conclusion about what happened in this month, and what to see what will happen in the future, and then figure out what we should update it, what have been changed and what we should have updated in our original plan. In this way, I think we can solve the mistake to a certain extent. Thank you.